G'day folks, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us. We're back from the break. Division 1 men and women.
Welcome back.
Pleasure to be with you all.
After your little sookie tantrum.
Oh, listen to you lot. Can I just say, to those people that those people that contacted me and felt I'd been hard done by, felt that you guys or you had given me a hard time, don't believe everything you see.
Oh, it wasn't real.
Oh, come on.
Really?
I booted you off the show.
Come on.
You legitimately.
Oh, yeah, legitimately
I
cracked.
cried myself
Oh,
asleep.
sure you
I felt
did.
so bad.
Anyway, I've enjoyed 2 weeks in the sun while you turkeys have been here working hard.
Actually, we went to the Gold Coast.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you got away yourself, did you?
Yeah.
Cop that.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, me looks
Division 1 women.
now listen. Hey, Thailand was nice. Hey, listen, before we go any further, there's a new addition
Yeah,
to
I
the
like
set.
it.
What's this?
Well, it's a mirror. Can you see that?
You probably see
See
the
that?
camera.
Oh.
It's
Close up.
this.
Well, don't look.
This.
You're not allowed to look at it because you'll break it.
Well, yeah, I know. All I can see is hair, by the way, when I look at it.
Me too.
This is the long, hard look mirror.
Yep.
All right. So if there's anyone, anything, any team, any coach, any player
That needs
that
to-
you think needs a long, hard look at themselves, itself, themselves, whatever, just there it is. Just reach for the mirror. It's the long, hard look mirror.
Wow.
Wait till we get to McKinnon. Division 1 women, Sunbury 65 defeated Mildura 60. Second win for Sunbury, the
Right.
Jets. Second win for the Jets over the Heat in the last 3 or 4 weeks.
And to be honest, I know Sunbury beat them last time, but I still thought Mildura would have got this game.
Yeah, so did I. Sally Cook, I think, played her 250th game.
Well,
Oh, well
If you
done.
want a reason to get up, Sally
Yeah,
Cook,
that's awesome.
mate, she's
Yeah.
been a star for many years.
She's great. Yep. Good play.
Yep, good to see. Sunbury,
Can't sleep on them.
you
Don't do it.
can't go to sleep on them. Very well said.
And look, they're not going to make finals, but they're going to hurt you if you don't turn up.
Be very careful. Emmy O'Neill, 13 points, 19 rebounds. Crystal Whittington, the first game of a massive weekend. C-Dub, 30 and 19.
C-Dub, I like it.
C-Dub, 30 and 19. Very good.
Exploded.
I'll wait till you see a Sunday game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Warrandyte, 76, defeated Craigieburn, 34.
Favourites.
Venom have won their last 6 games. Eagles' second loss of the season. Eagles didn't have Tennille Cairns, Julia D'Annunzio. Venom certainly
Is that
showed...
McLean?
No, Ellie McLean. Venom certainly showed no mercy. They got after them. Quarters were 22 to 11, 13 to 6, 15 to 7, 26 to 10.
Applied the
Finished.
screws, mate, defensively.
I think it was
yeah.
important you did this. You know, you come out and you beat them by 10, and then Craig
agreed.
sit around and go, "Oh well, we had 3 players out. You know, we'll easily get over them next time." But you absolutely smacked them, which sends a bit of a message. It's not going to be easy, regardless of who comes back.
Yep.
I think it was a real statement win for your team.
Venom had a club record 31 assists in the game,
Was it your home game? Oh, yeah.
and only 6 turnovers. What are you trying to say?
I was just checking. I wasn't sure if you'd played at home to make the win.
No, I must admit, when you come to our court and play, you only have 7 turnovers that game.
I know. They always look after their own.
Steph Thomas, 27 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 triples. She had a good game.
One dimensional.
She had a very one
She
dimension.
absolutely dominated.
Molly Burke, 12 points and 7 assists. Rachel Wansborough had 14 points. Eliza Stiliano, 13 points for Craigieburn. Venom get up by 42.
Nice win, nice job.
Yeah, it was a good win. Yeah, it was a good win. And good to be stringing some wins together at the
Oh, that was
moment.
ruthless. It was good.
Well, as we've said all the way along in Division 1 women, it's really important that you stay healthy.
Yep.
You know, if you've got a healthy team, you're in with a shot. And if you can string wins together, you know, Craigieburn had won 6 in a row coming into that game. Venom's now won 6 in a row. Geelong's won 6 in a row. By the way, Craigieburn will be missing those players, I believe, for their next couple of games still.
Two games?
Yeah, I think so.
It's important how many you
Yeah, I think it's the next 2 games. So, and let's remember, they went down to Altona before the break. Beat Altona before the break by 3 points in overtime, and that was with D'Annunzio playing. So, it's going to be interesting to see whether...
They're lucky they've got some wins on the board early.
Yeah, and look, as I said in the aftermatch at this game, what it does, despite the result, what it does is it gives other players an opportunity.
Oh, absolutely.
It lets them come in and learn some lessons and develop for the future.
Yeah.
So, you know,
And
to
in
those
finals,
players...
you're only as strong as your weakest player, so it's
Absolutely.
not going to do them any harm.
Hopefully it helps those players to get a bit of a run. Camberwell 64 defeated Hawthorn 49. Emily Veary 13 points. Elise Lambro 12. Jess McKenzie 14 for
No love
Hawthorn.
lost.
No love lost. There's been a bit of movement between these two
There
teams.
has a bit.
It's kind of what you would expect this result, to be honest.
I think so.
I wouldn't have thought Hawthorn had much of a chance at winning, but it was important for Camberwell to get that win. You know, I think they'd gone into this game losing 2 of their last 3, so they really needed a win just to give them. I don't think they'll make the finals, but just to give them that.
You don't think they'll make it?
No, just to give them that bit of an outside chance.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that either, young man. You don't think they'll make it?
Nope.
They've got a big test this week.
Yeah,
a monster of a test. We're about to find out. How did Geelong go over Sunbury?
Supercats walloped.
Yeah, very good.
The Jets thought they might have got up for this one after Saturday night, but it wasn't to be. Supercats 6 in a row now, flying. They started 32 to 14 first quarter. Curtains
all over the first break.
Yep. Jay Conn finished with 17. Amy Wormald 12 and 9. Catherine Brockett 12 points. Vicky King played her 150th, I think it was. Yeah.
Clearly the favourites at the moment.
Yeah.
They've been really good.
Not clearly.
No, I think clearly. I think they've been there. You guys are coming good now. Craigieburn is still good, but I think Geelong have been very good right from round 1.
Yep.
So.
And Catherine Brockett's come back from the States into that.
It's a nice little lad,
Yeah, young player.
Yep, should be good.
Whittlesea 50 went down to Mildura 65 in a Sunday game, so the Heat bounced back. Whittlesea have lost 3 of their last 4 games.
Who would have saw this coming with Mildura losing to Sunbury the night before?
He's picked the mirror up. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, no.
Who are they going this week?
Are you going with it or not? He's got the mirror out for Whittlesea.
Yeah, I reckon.
Oh, he's tempted.
If you want to pick it up.
Oh, he's showing it.
Where it is.
He's done it.
Yeah, I think so.
Whittlesea a long hard look at themselves.
I think so.
Well, back it up. Here we go.
Well, we talked about the recruiting that they did at early season.
Plenty of.
7 and 5. Right now.
They turned over nearly a whole team.
Yeah. 7 and 5. They've lost 3 of 4. They're out of finals as of right now. Camberwell are playing pretty well. They're doing enough. And if Whittlesea don't turn it on sooner rather than later, they're not going to make finals. And that'd be bad.
Look.
Yeah. I had them in my top 2 at the start of the season.
I know you can't do any long hard looks in this division, but so I'm happy to do it for you.
I can do it for my team.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but you don't need it at the moment.
Yeah, look, don't write Whittlesea off. No. They're down at the moment.
They made the 4.
They need to have a win this week, and I'll tell you
now,
it's
not going to be easy when we get to that game.
Yeah, when we get to it, I'll tell you now, it is not going to be an easy task for them this week.
Well, they need to shoot better than 24% from the field. They need to do better on the glass. They lost 53 to 39.
Have a listen to this.
Crystal Whittington
again
24 and 22 back after a 30 and 19 the night before.
Do the math. She came down to Melbourne, had 54 points and 41 rebounds for
not a bad.
Why hasn't that been happening earlier in the season? Like,
has she adjustment period or it's been
maybe,
a long
I don't know, but maybe she's just has she just had a really good weekend? Have they maybe adjusted their offense slightly? Like, they're 2 massive games. She's clearly got the talent to do that. Mildura have a record that's not as strong as what we thought it was going to be. I don't know, just throwing that out there.
All I'll say is Crystal Whittington, like many other players in the competition, you have to do your homework and you have to work out how to play defence on these players. And the teams that have got it right so far have held her back. The teams that probably haven't had the right matchup, they may have done some homework but haven't had the right matchup for her, she's dominated them. That's probably the best way to put it.
No, fair enough.
So Whittlesea and Sunbury didn't do their homework on the weekend?
No, I'm saying they might have done their homework, but they may not have. They may not have had a perfect matchup for her.
Okay.
So they
Emmy O'Neill would be a pretty good matchup for her, I would have thought.
Yes and no. Yeah, look, anyway,
it's a hard one.
Look, you need to get the matchup right on Whittington. That's all I'm saying. Don't stretch me. I'm telling you. Otherwise, I'll be going back overseas. Vanessa Power had 15 points in that win for Mildura. Jay Child 16, Steph Clark 13 for Whittlesea. Mildura up by 15. Whittlesea with some work to do. Altona 60 haven't been playing too badly lately. Remember in their last round they lost in overtime by 3 to Craigieburn.
They got humbled.
Mate, they got smacked by Latrobe City 90. Energy's second win in 10 games.
Where's this Energy team?
Well, it's not as if they've been playing good basketball.
No.
They went 74 to 48 after quarter time. Danny Pearce 16, Carly Mullen Bianchoni 15 and 10, Jamie Lee Pearce 11 and 15, Katrina Vogelzang 20 points, Ash Patterson 15, Jane Marie Sant 12 and 10 for Altona. That's a massive win, Latrobe City, and here's my theory on it. Whittlesea go down to Mildura and think, geez, hang on, we've lost 3 of our last 4, we need to bounce back. Who have we got next week? Let's look at the ladder. We've got Latrobe City, we'll be right. They look at the result on Sunday and they go,
maybe not.
Maybe not. A bit of form here.
They are at home.
They are at home. We'll get into that right now. Let's have a look at the ladder first.
You've got Geelong at 11-1, Craigieburn 11-2, Warrandyte 8-3, Camberwell 8-4. Then just outside the 4, you've got Whittlesea at 7-5.
It's a racing 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Mildura 4-8, Sunbury 4-9, Latrobe City 3-9, Hawthorn 2-9, Altona 2-10.
So right now, who makes it?
Whittlesea.
So you think Whittlesea get into the top 4 and Geelong, Craigieburn, Warrandyte stay there? Camberwell to miss for you.
And I think you'll overtake Craigieburn.
So Camberwell, don't worry about that at the moment. Camberwell to miss.
Yeah. Just throwing it out there.
Look,
I've said that for a while though.
this is in the present, here and now. I'm looking at Camberwell grabbing that 4th spot. I think they play harder than Whittlesea do. And
They've both got a tough run home, by the way.
Yeah. Yep, equally tough. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what the
I
stretch
think
is.
Whittlesea are more equipped to deal with a tough run home. They've got more depth than Camberwell.
I'm going to go Camberwell.
Okay, it's on both of these teams this week, by the way, because both of them have crunch games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hawthorn, Warrandyte, Saturday night.
Warrandyte.
Cricket scores.
Don't talk rubbish. Mildura, Camberwell, up in Mildura.
How was that rubbish?
Hey, we'll just be happy to go there and get the win, young man. We'll just be happy to go there and get the win. Mildura and Camberwell up in Mildura.
Mildura.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's a massive game for Camberwell.
It's a huge game for Camberwell. Vaughansy's got to get his
I think
team
they
up
might
for
put this one down.
Yeah.
In Mildura. I think it's going to hurt them. I still think they make it, but I think they might.
I think
put
the
this one
late
down.
heat are way better than their record suggests.
Speaking about matchups before, I don't know if Camberwell has got a matchup for Whittington. In fact, I reckon Whittington. Well, yeah, I reckon Whittington scored about 20 points or thereabouts against Camberwell last time.
And then they've got to worry about Vanessa Power as well.
And Vanessa Power on her home court.
Zanelli will go there as well.
Mate, seriously, Vanessa Power can be frying chips in the canteen, throw the ball over her head, and it'll go in Mildura. So they've got to find a way to stop her. And last time Camberwell played Mildura, it was Vanessa Power's first game back. Mildura were there to half time and then faded out in the second half. Vanessa Power's up and running there.
We'll see at the hothouse.
I reckon Mildura might get it.
Craigieburn, Sunbury.
Sunbury.
Ooh.
I reckon Craigieburn.
I think Craigieburn might just get it.
With those 3 players out, no chance. Sunbury. Just.
No chance.
Nope.
No chance.
They got no one else.
Zero
They've got 3
chance.
players.
Back yourself.
Your words were no chance. Okay, fair enough.
I like the Jets.
Hey, do you want to grab that for yourself?
You'll be handing it to me next week.
I reckon Craigieburn might just get home. A little bit the same what they did to Altona. Yeah, it'd be a scrap. Whittlesea, Latrobe City. This is the other big game on Saturday night. Whittlesea must win.
I reckon Latrobe City will win.
I think at home Whittlesea will get up. I think if it was in Traralgon, maybe, but I think Whittlesea will just get the job done.
JLP had a good game. Danny Pearce had a good game. They get hot and they get rolling. They're some of the best players in the competition.
Yeah, they haven't all season.
I know, but I think that game against Altona might get the ball rolling for them. It's just that sort of thing that can start a fire, and I think that's good.
Maybe would have agreed if they had played someone other than Altona.
Sunday game, Altona and Geelong.
Wow.
What's wrong?
Supercats. Supercats win.
Yeah, I think Supercats will get it.
Yeah.
All right. I just wanted to avoid tipping on that Whittlesea Latrobe City. Division 1 men, Mildura 72. Oh, jeez, he's gone early here. Mirror.
Yeah.
Long hard look who? Mildura.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
They're a good team. They've got the 2 best imports arguably in the league by far.
Wow.
They've lost at home to Sunbury and to Melbourne Uni. Come on. If you're going to defend that title, you cannot lose to sides like that on your home floor in front of 1,000 screaming fans. Best atmosphere in the league by far. Not good enough.
I'll tell you what, is there any chance, just, don't hold back. Tell us what you really think.
No, I won't be going there this year for the grand final.
Wow. Is he playing out of the heat or what?
No, it's true. I think James Madigan's one of the best coaches in the league.
You've given him the mirror, mate. You've just given Jimmy the mirror.
No, I agree.
Long hard look.
Yeah, I think they cannot afford to be putting those games. They could end up now missing out on top spot to Whittlesea because of those 2 games that they should have won on their home floor.
They will miss out on top spot.
Well, there you go.
Well,
they will.
You know you're getting a call from now there.
Oh, Sammy Smythe.
I think my phone's vibrating already.
Smythe. It's not even live. No, keep ringing him. He likes that vibrating phone in his pocket. Mildura 72.
that they shouldn't have they should have beaten Sunbury and Melbourne Uni.
No, I think they should have beaten them. But you've gone an extra step with the mirror.
Yeah,
they've still got a. They've still got a.
I think you got to be excited. It's new.
Oh, no, it's new.
It's a new toy.
He wanted to give it a bit of a turn. They've still got a 9-5 record and they're second on the ladder.
And they should have an 11-3 record.
Okay, fair enough. Right. By the way, just in case you missed it, they lost to Melbourne Uni by 85 to 72. Surprise loss. We know that they've lost 3 of their last 4 games. Mildura. Maybe they do deserve the mirror. They've lost 3 of their last 4.
It's a good call.
Oh, it's a good call now.
Maybe it is.
Black Angels started with a 29 to 17 run and won the rebounds 50 to 37. Tim Clark 22 and 18. Stephen Pomerson 19 and 10. Nick Masunda 14 points. Terrell Bell 20 and 12. Brent Simon 16 and 13.
Here it is.
Kelvin Henry 14 and 7. This season he averages 30 and 13. Now a lot of people will say, yeah, dodgy ankle at the moment. I'll tell you what,
he's had some good numbers on his dodgy ankle.
Mate, he played Warrandyte a couple of weeks ago, played all 40 minutes and smashed the crap out of him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's had 2 weeks off.
You know what?
Melbourne Uni are pretty big.
Yeah, they are. You know, Calvin Henry's entitled to a bad game. Though.
He is.
His bad game is 14 and 7. So it's the only one. I reckon it's the only time he's had under 20 and 10.
Yeah, that's probably a fair point.
I think it's alright.
One thing.
Mind you, Dick
and credit to Melbourne Uni. Well, done the job on.
I was going to say, let's go the other step here. Let's show Melbourne Uni some love. Tin Can Alley boys. Yep. They know how to party, and they would have partied.
Would have had a good night. That's for sure.
Melbourne Uni is 6 and 11. Now, I think when we get to the end of the season, we're going to do a retrospective long hard look for Melbourne Uni.
You reckon?
I reckon we're going to have a retrospective long hard look because if they had have won 4 or 5 of those close games,
mate, they're still in it.
What I'm saying is
they're still in it at 6 and 11.
Yeah. They are, but what I'm saying is retrospectively, they're going to cop the long hard look mirror at the end of the season. He didn't say it. No, he didn't say it.
Didn't.
They're going to cop the mirror because if they had have won 4 or 5 of those close games,
they'd be well.
Mate, they're in the top. They're in the top 2.
Absolutely.
They're in the top 2.
But keep going.
Beating Mildura shows that they can.
Very good. Very good, Black Angels. Daiquiris all round. Latrobe City 97 defeated Warrnambool 79. Coaching changes down at the Seahawks.
Yeah,
What's going on
during the week? They let Rebel Nota go. He was co-coaching with Tim Gainey.
One of the best names in the business.
Yeah, Rebel Nota. They just said that it wasn't working having the 2 coaches. Yeah. All amicable, but they've stepped it down and now it's Tim, player coach for the rest of the season.
Like last season.
Yeah. Do you reckon Rebel Nota's nickname was Yell?
What?
Rebel Yell? No?
No, I don't even know why. I don't sorry.
Okay, all right.
Is that an old...
To all the Billy Idol fans out there.
No.
No worries.
Billy Idol. Wow.
Energy started with a 26 to 15 first quarter and then went 24 to 8 in the third quarter. The Big Perm. Now, someone once said to me in regards to the Big Perm, no names, no pack drills. I'm not going to tell you who said it to me.
Right.
I'll tell you when the camera goes off. Someone once said to me, yeah, but are his blocks worth anything?
What?
I know.
11 of them are.
28 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 blocks.
Does that person have any basketball knowledge?
I'll tell you who said it to me off air, okay?
Justin Nelson.
I said it to myself. Well, fool. A triple-double with 11 blocks. Very, very good. Very, very good. Jordan Canavan, 28 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists.
Almost far off it
Almost 2 in one game.
Nick Sedley, 18 points. Tim Gainey, 17 11. Lewis Steer, 14 points. Brandon Macklin, 13 points for Warrnambool. Goodwin, Latrobe City. They are well and truly sneaking up on a few right now.
When Canavan and Pimenta both get going and then someone else steps up, like a Rees or a Sedley or something like that, you know, they're the goods.
What are the 2 things in a game that gets a crowd off their seat?
Dunks.
And?
Block 3-point shots.
Oh, I'd go that third. I'd go dunks and blocks.
Yeah.
If you got a guy that's swatting 11 in a game.
And dunking most of his shots around the room.
The crowd would be loving it down there. Yeah. Is there any chance we can go down and visit the crowd down there?
Don't start.
I know I've had 2 weeks off, but is there any chance we can...
Chelsea. Let's get to this game then.
Chelsea 74 defeated Warrandyte 47. What's that for?
Warrandyte.
What are you pointing at me for?
Because you are.
I coach at
You're the general manager.
General manager. You are Warren.
If you want to give the Warrandyte men the mirror for a long hard look, give it to them down the barrel. Don't turn it on me.
Oh, I think if we had the mirror earlier, we would have given it to them already.
All right, well, you can tell us why in a minute. Venom once again ordinary on a Saturday night of a double header. Now here's the stat. See, I've done my homework.
Yes.
You two have totally missed this. And for all of those people out there that think we don't get stuck into our own clubs, here we go. Warrandyte on Saturday nights of a double header. Saturday night double headers this season, they lost to McKinnon by 20, to Melbourne Uni by 38, and to Chelsea by 27.
Wow.
The fact is, double headers for Warrandyte, Saturday nights.
What's the reason though? It's not like they're tired. That's the Sunday game. But what about the Saturday?
Not focused.
They come out and they win on the Sunday games. In every one of those situations, I think they've won on the Sunday games.
But who did they play on those Sunday games?
I wouldn't mind seeing who their opponents were.
Yeah, get them for that one.
Mate, who cares? Look at their efforts on a Saturday night.
I know, it's ordinary, isn't it?
And you're right, it deserves the mirror. It's not good enough at all. Their Saturday night performances in double headers are bloody terrible.
Well, we'll go through this. 42 to 18 first half by the Gulls.
Yeah.
Michael James had 16 for them. James Hicks had 13. Big three, if you will.
Oh, here you go.
Johnny Lee, 2 points.
Yep.
Jared Leonard, 7 points. For Sean Weaver, 2 points.
They had 11 points between.
Were you there?
No, I wasn't there. I was actually coaching a win on Saturday night.
Getting the dog?
No, well, go on if you're going to pay out on it.
I'm struggling to see.
Hey, I've had a holiday. I'm refreshed. I'm relaxed. Go for it.
I've always really rated Johnny Lee as a player.
Yeah.
I've got good memories of watching him play for Kilsyth against Knox in a Seabull final where he just tore it up. The very first Big V Champ men's game I went to in 2010 when Sherbrooke and Boyne both went up and he played for Sherbrooke, he dominated. I think he's a fantastic player. When I heard Warren,
I said he was the biggest recruit.
Yeah, and I don't know whether it's he's not fitting into the system. I don't know what it is, but his numbers haven't been what I would expect.
Anyway, but like not just
to me, he's a bona fide star. He's an awesome player, but his numbers aren't what they should be.
What do you think it is?
I think that they're not playing good team basketball together.
Yep.
Simple as that. You know, and when they
no,
I don't think that's a problem. I just think they're not playing good team basketball together.
Okay.
Having said that, when you see them play good team basketball in a quarter or over 2 quarters, they're awesome. Like they're really, really good. And we saw that in the Sunday game, which we'll talk about in a moment. But when they don't play well as a team, as we've seen with those 3 games, especially I've pointed out, they stink it up. There's no doubt about it.
Speaking of upset,
and they've copped a mirror. Yeah, who?
Craigieburn 78 had beaten McKinnon 76, and I don't think anyone would have tipped this. It was even at McKinnon.
Major upset. The Cougars led 46 to 34 at half time. The Cougars would have gone in at half time, patted themselves on the back. You probably looked in the mirror yourselves and said, hey, how easy is this? This is a walk in the park, boys. Just get out there. Let's just, you know what? Let's go out there and run through some of our sets. Let's start our training early this week. Let's just go out there and get through our stuff and just enjoy the moment. We'll have some beers after the game. May have even cracked a couple open at half time.
I doubt it. Well, look, honestly, Rob Tollabon came out in the first quarter and he had 15 points for Craigieburn. And I'm telling you, some of those shots that he hit was on pretty good D. And, you know, at quarter time it was 23-all, but you could tell the Craigieburn guys had a real sense of belief that, hang on a minute, we're even a shot. And even when McKinnon pushed that lead out in the second quarter, the Craigieburn guys never dropped their head. No, they didn't. The Craigieburn guys didn't drop their head, and they were up and they were intense and they were firing each other up on the bench for the whole game, and they won.
Is it true that Brooksy said after the game, fellas, we didn't pencil this game in for a win. We did it with a thick, thumping black texter.
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay, what did he say after the game?
Probably can't. Probably can't.
Major upset. Eagles 31 to 12 in the third quarter.
Yep.
What the hell happened after half time?
McKinnon went 3 of 24 from the 3-point line, which didn't help when they should have been getting the ball inside them.
Eagles shot 11 of 25 from the foul line and still won. 11 of 25. Kane McNamara 20 and 8. Robert Tollabon 17 points. Liam Watt 16. Mark Walsh 11. They shared it around. Marcus Timmins 18 and 18. Zane Allen 17 and 7. Moses Adepoju. Now, serious question: is he the most foul-prone player in the competition?
I wouldn't think
He's
so.
always in foul trouble. Well, you playing the team.
Yeah.
He seems like he's always in foul trouble. Is it a fair summation, yes or no?
He is always in foul trouble.
Right, there you go. So I'm not just seeing things. Is he always in foul trouble?
What's stats don't lie. If you average 4 fouls a game, you're probably going to be a bit foul prone.
Alright, so the question is,
He's a big guy.
Is he the most foul prone in the competition, yes or no?
I wouldn't think so.
It might be his own doing. I'm not saying people are picking on him, I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Okay, alright.
But yeah, we've got some serious work to do. We've got some serious work to do.
Sunbury 72 went down to Southern Peninsula, I'm trying to get it, 85. Sharks win it with a 25 to 10 third quarter. Jason Minerve, 26 points. Shannon Davies, 17. Manny Hendricks, 14. Jay Boyle, 17. Corey Collier, 12 and 15. Cam Bruce, 13. Gavin Mitchell, 12 points. Shot 1 of 5 from the arc. Hold that thought.
Jason Minerve had 6 triples in that 26 points, and Southern Pen had just started to get a little bit of form together. They've got a positive record now for the first time this season. They're primed to make a late run at the top 4.
Good on them. Don't want to talk about the Sharks. Blackburn 66 went down to Whittlesea 75. Vikings 4 of 13 from the foul line.
22 turnovers to go with
great
that.
is it?
Well, I know it's your pet hate, mate.
Oh.
4 of 13.
Oh, look, I'm not shooting well myself at the moment, so...
Michael Petrides, 19 points. Jason Dirks, 19. Robert Diggs, 15 and 12.
Big 3.
He had a big game on Sunday too. Nick George, 24. Brendan Trewella, 20 and 10. Just remember those 2 names. Nick George, 24. Brendan Trewella, 20 and 10.
You're right.
Okay? Warrandyte, 80. Defeated Altona, 66.
The new Sunday specialists.
Well, they are. They're the new Sunday specialists. We've sunk the boots in, but they are the new Sunday specialists. 4 of their 6 wins.
Off Altona.
4 of Warrandyte's 6 wins this season have been on Sundays.
Not bad.
Can't play for Jack on Saturdays, but they're very good on Sundays.
Just to make some fixture changes.
Well, if you can, if you can make them for this year, can you do that now?
Yeah, no drama.
Venom were down by 15 points at the half. I reckon they thought, here we go again. They won it by 14 points. 49 to 20 second half. James Hicks 20 and 13, Jared Lennon 17, Vashon Weaver 15 and 9. They turned up.
Can you, what was the script on Arnie's halftime speech?
Well, I don't know. I
bottle it and read it every single time they go.
I reckon it would have been up there, that's for sure. John Wilkinson 16, Sean Fallon 16 for Altona. Camberwell 70 went down to Hawthorn 77. No love lost. Magic 26 to 12. First quarter. Dragons won the rebounds 47 to 31. Dragons only went with 7 players again. Jay Allen 21, Daniel McLennan 17 and 12, Jeremiah Juric 13 points, Chris Lynch 27 and 18, dominated Ash Bryan 19. Hawthorn just did enough.
Yeah,
they did. They needed to. They needed this one.
Camberwell have caught a few teams sort of sleeping this season,
so
that was a good win for Hawthorn. That Camberwell are tough at home.
Craigieburn 65, Blackburn 64. Big weekend, Craigieburn. Terrible weekend, Blackburn. Eagles won with a layup on the buzzer, offensive transition. I reckon it took them less than 2 seconds to get it from one end to the other. It was super quick. Massive win for Craigieburn. Blackburn have lost their last 4 games. Blake Dickinson 18 and 12, Kane McNamara 15, Paul Sioneidis 13, Brendan Trewella 21, Nick George 21 for Blackburn. Is there anyone else playing at the Vikings at the moment?
That's the issue. They need other people to stand up, especially in the scoring department, for sure.
2.
What?
Lindsay Van
Someone's got to stand up and do something.
I think Solomon might have been injured and shouldn't have played on the weekend.
But those 2 are dominating for that team. They just need a few others to go with it.
Just while we're on that game, all credit to Craigieburn.
On the weekend?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Good weekend.
They've come up. They've won 4 games, which is competitive in itself. But we don't want to rehash too much. But with the player they expected to get 30 points a game for them's not there. They've had to adjust. They've got some young guys coming through.
Good on them.
To beat McKinnon and Blackburn on the weekend was a fantastic effort. So props to Dennis and the guys. Well done.
And some more news at Craigieburn. I reckon they're very, very close to moving on to their new court. Really close.
That'd be good. Fantastic.
It's a bloody brilliant venue.
It is.
It's a really nice venue. How did Sunbury go? Bouncing back on Sunday.
Yeah, they did away from home. Beat Geelong 96 to 91. I didn't tip this one personally. You wouldn't have had you been here.
I reckon I would have tipped this if I had.
Hindsight's a beautiful, isn't it? Great win by the Jets. No love lost.
No love lost out in the West between these 2, let me tell you.
Supercats up 47-35 at the half, then 61-44 second half by the Jets.
It's massive.
They blew home, quite literally.
Just remember, Gav Mitchell on Saturday night, 12 points, 1 of 5 from downtown. Just remember that.
Gav Mitchell, 35 points, 8 of 13 from downtown. He was feeling it.
You've seen him. When he is hot, he is hot.
Yeah, he's dialed in. He really is. Corey Collier at 17-11 got the job done inside. Jay Boyle 16. For Geelong, the Doctor had 29 and Stephen Wyzak 13 and 16.
Corey Collier played Division 2 last season for Horsham. He's
translated.
He's been okay.
Oh,
he's been more than alright. He's been really good.
Somebody doing alright.
Yeah, they are.
Whittlesea, the team to beat right now. They've got the best record in the competition.
This
80
is a clash between the two top teams.
to Chelsea 55.
Yeah.
Beaten by 25. Sorry, beaten by 25.
Yeah.
They've won their last 6 games. Best record, as I said, in D1 men. Pacers went 42-17 in the second half. Robert Diggs 29 and 15. Michael Petrides 19. Darren Best 17 and 10. Took 10 rebounds, Darren Best.
Yeah, I noticed that. That was good.
Butter Johnson had 16 points in this game. Both teams played the night before.
Yep, exactly. So there's, and you know, Whittlesea played against Blackburn, who are tough to play against at the best.
Chelsea didn't have to do much on the Saturday night, mind you. They had it their own way.
Should have been even more for it.
No, that's right. They had it their own way for a long period.
This is a massive win to me. You know, it's the top team in each conference. Whittlesea have come out and absolutely smashed them. To me, they're definitely the championship favourites at the moment. They've got the best record of all 16 teams.
Cool.
You've got the Diggs, Diggs is getting better every game. They are absolutely the team to beat right now.
Well, they went for. Did you?
Oh,
you did. No, you did. Yeah, Watson Ladder, Chelsea 12 and 3, McKinnon 10 and 4, Hawthorn 10 and 4, Latrobe City 9 and 6, Southern Penn 7 and 6, Blackburn 6 and 9, Camberwell 6 and 9, Warrandyte 6 and 9.
This is going to sound like a big call, and we don't like making big calls on this show. If Latrobe City win both of their games this weekend. If Latrobe City win both of their games this weekend, I reckon the top 4 might be set in Watson. Set in Watson if Latrobe City win.
Not in that order, but the
Southern Penn have a really good chance to win both of their games this weekend as well.
Okay, all right. Terrell Letter.
It's true. Whittlesea 14 and 2, Mildura 9 and 5, Geelong 7 and 8, Altona 6 and 9, Melbourne Uni 6 and 11, Sunbury 5 and 10, Craigieburn 4 and 11, Warrnambool 2 and 13.
Craigieburn have played themselves into finals contention in the terrible.
2 wins out at 4 and 11.
And they're 4 and 11. That's exactly right. Let's have a look at round 13 Saturday game. Southern Penn Altona.
Sharks
will win that. Geelong Chelsea.
Oh, Geelong.
Which Chelsea showing up? The Saturday night Chelsea or the Sunday Chelsea?
I reckon Geelong win at home.
Yeah, me too.
They've only lost 3 games, Chelsea.
I'm going Geelong.
I'm going to go Chelsea to win.
McKinnon, Latrobe City.
Latrobe City to win. Latrobe City to win.
Alright,
I think you guys will bounce back at home.
I hope so.
Latrobe City to win.
It's going to be a tough game.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a rip.
If McKinnon get up and win this game, I'll cut my hair before next week's show.
Oh, huge.
I'll give it a
The mullet is going.
No,
the mullet is gone. He has just said that he's getting rid of the mullet.
I didn't say
Come on, Cougs, get up, you good thing.
Hawthorn, Warrandyte.
No, if McKinnon win, just so we've got it on film, got it on tape. If McKinnon win, I will, between Saturday night and next week when we do the show, I will go with a 1 centimetre trim all over. Alright?
Can I throw something out there?
1 centimetre trim.
You shaved his leg. I reckon you should get to cut his hair.
Don't be yeah, that'd be great.
I'm pretty good.
Oh, yeah, real good.
I've been told.
Let's move. Yeah, you've been told a few times. Hawthorn, Warrandyte.
Hawthorn.
I think Hawthorn going to be ugly, a little bit too strong.
Especially on a Saturday night.
It's going to be bloody ugly. Oh, no Sunday game either. Mildura, Blackburn.
Mildura to bounce back at home. They've got the Mirror this week.
Mildura, yeah, they'll bounce back.
Orange County will come back.
They're on bounce back from the Mirror. Because that's what they do, they reflect.
Yeah, they do that.
Back. That's what Mirrors do.
Craigieburn, Sunbury.
Oh, Ripper.
I'm going Sunbury.
Nah, Gavin Mitchell will win this.
Gavin Mitchell bumps up.
Yeah, Gavin Mitchell. Slam from half court.
And the Eagles.
Melbourne Uni, Warrnambool.
I think Tin Can Alley will come alive. I think
you're right. Sunday games Latrobe City, Whittlesea.
Latrobe City.
That is a breaker.
This is. Hurry up. Latrobe City to win both games this weekend.
Yeah, okay, Whittlesea to get this one.
I'm going out on a limb. Latrobe City to win both games.
They've got the team to. They're a really good, solid team, but I'm a big fan of Whittlesea.
There's every chance that I come back in here next week and they've lost both, but I'm going to tip them for both.
Yeah. Camberwell, Southern Penn.
I'm going to go Camberwell. I'm going to go Southern Penn.
Southern Penn because they need to get wins.
Altona and Geelong.
Geelong to win. Geelong to win. Altona can't win on Sundays.
Thanks for staying with us. If you did,
have a great week. We'll see you next week on Big VTV.